I think all have come. Hello everyone. Today we are going to start the new topic, that is nervous system. Today because till now we have studied what is the skeleton system, what are the bones and muscles. So everything is clear with the skeleton. Now we'll switch on to the nervous system, that how the messages are being transferred from one place to another and how we will give the signals to the brain. So brain is the main part of our nervous system. You can say it is the most important part. Now you can see on the screen. See, this is the part of brain. You can see the system that control all the systems in our body is called the nervous system. Whatever nerves we are having in the body, that means it is made up of brain, the spinal cord, which we study in the last lecture of skeleton, and the nerves. So now what is the function for nerves is they carry the messages from all parts of the body to the brain through spinal cord. Spinal cord we studied in the last lecture. That was, it is protected by the, who protects the spinal cord? The vertebrae. Now, brain studies that messages and instruct body through spinal cord and the nerve. So this is the part of our brain. You can see this full lobe is there, and this is, the size is also very large of the brain. Now for example, when you run, instruction to circulatory and breathing system to work fast. Like if you are running, all the processes will be fast. So that is all, the message will go through brain that we are running fast and we have to breathe to work fast. So that is all the part of nerves they have to explain. Now nervous system controls the sense organs. Sense organs are like our eyes, our skin, whatever we are feeling, tongue, we're tasting, smelling, hearing. So without it, we cannot see, hear, smell, taste, feel, walk, run, think, or do anything else. So that is the most important part. Now just we spoke about the brain. That is what we are going to study in detail is, you see the brain. It is divided into three basic parts. That is the cerebrum, cerebellum, and the spinal cord. In the skeletal system, what I taught you is that it is protected by the bony skull, which I told you there are 8 plus 14, that is 22 bones in the skull, and that are flat and round, and they are immovable. So that is the main function, that they protect the brain. Now it looks like a walnut. I think you all have eaten the walnut. That is a dry fruit, and it is also called the control center of your body. Some network problem is there. Okay. So now if we talk about in terms of IT, so we can call it as a supercomputer. It controls each and everything that goes into the body. So that is the control center of our body. As we have CPU, it stores, recalls information, and whenever required. So this is called the memory of our body. So brain is the most important part. You can see the picture also. It is divided into three regions. There are three main regions of the brain that we have discussed in the diagram. That is the cerebrum, cerebellum, and the brainstem, or you can say medulla. Spinal cord is also there. Spinal cord, it is connected to all the nerves, whatever are there. So medulla comes as the brainstem. Now these three parts we'll discuss in detail. Now first of all comes the part that is cerebrum. You can see the picture here. This is the cerebrum. This whole, whatever you can see with this highlighter, this yellow, this whole area of the brain, you can see the upper side. Your face will be in the front. So this is the largest part of your brain. Now thinking part of the brain is the function of cerebrum. Cerebrum, you can see in your books also, it is located clearly, and through diagrams also you have to see. So here I have fleshed you for the cerebrum, and this is very big in size, and that is what the reason that animals have less brain, like, or you can say human beings have more brain than animals. So what is the function? It controls the learning, memory, intelligence, and the thoughts. Also controls the sense organs, which we have our 5 sense organs: smelling, hearing, tasting, thinking, whatever is there. And this region is much bigger, as I spoke to you earlier also. Like, it is very bigger in humans than in other animals, and that is why we are considered to be the most intelligent than the other animals. Now, next comes the second part is cerebellum. You can see in the picture, here I have located, this is the cerebellum. It is at the back side, or you can say just attached to the back side of your head. Found at the back of your head. This is what we call the cerebellum. Now, what you, if just see with the highlighter, I have made a face. So it is at the back, just back of your head. It controls the movement of muscles and helps to maintain the balance. So it also have a specific role. Last is the medulla. You can see the stem portion, this green type of this structure is there. This is called the brain stem. As it looks like a stem, so we have just call it as brain stem. Otherwise, the name is medulla, and it is the lower portion of the brain, looks like a stem. It joins the brain to the spinal cord. Spinal cord, children, we have discussed in our last earlier lectures also, that spinal cord is protected by the vertebrae. It controls all the involuntary actions like breathing, circulation. Involuntary, we have discussed that, which are not under our control. Now we'll talk about the 3 parts of the nervous system. That is the brain, spinal cord, and the nerves. Now, brain, as you know, is the most important part we have discussed. Now comes to the spinal cord. If you remember, we have discussed the spinal cord in the last lecture also. This yellowish marker you can see, this is the whole spinal cord. It is a thick bundle of nerves connected to the brain stem. What is the brain stem? That is the medulla. Now it goes from your back and is protected by the vertebrae of your spine. Nerves emerge from spinal cord and forms a network all over the body. You can see the whole body is connected with the bones and the nerves. So the spinal cord is the, like, it is the station, you can say, from where all the nerves are emerging and forms the network all over the body. You see the nerves, how they are forming the network, each and every part of your body. Nerves, you can say, they are like just telephone wires. So they are spread each and every part of your body. They are spread everywhere, wherever is your body part, any organ, everywhere. So message, now if we talk about nerves, so these are helping for message travel to and from the brain to the nerves. They are like, which I told you, it's like telephone wire carrying messages between brain and the body. As you had a talk with your friends, so you have to talk with the telephone. So wires help to communicate your message. The same with the nerves also. They are also connected to the body, all the body parts. So wherever something is wrong, the function of nerves is to just immediately inform the brain that this thing has happened or that has happened. So the nerve, the brain will work out. Now we have 3 types of nerve. Okay, that was interrupted. So we have basically 3 types of nerves: sensory nerves, motor nerves, and the interneurons. Now sensory, if we talk about, directly you can understand sensory means sense. So that is connected to the sense organs, to brain and the spinal cord. They carry messages from sense organ to the brain and the spinal cord. So brain studies these messages, that tells us that what we have seen, what we have heard, tasted, something is very delicious, mama has cooked something very well, we are smelling. So everything belongs to the sensory nerve. That is their job, to give the information to the brain that this has happened. Now comes to the motor. Motor itself, with the word you can understand, that is the movement. So they carry the orders from brain and the spinal cord to the muscles and glands, telling them what to do. If the sensory nerves report that the eyes have seen a stone, like as if you are running somewhere, and or if you're cycling, then stone has come up. So brain messages the leg or your cycle, the muscles, to move through the motor nerves. Like you have to just escape from that stone, or you can say any hardship if it comes, and you are very well aware of it. Now, the third part is the mixed nerve. Mixed, you can understand, is a mixture of sensory and the motor nerves. They are also present in the brain and the spinal cord. So this is up for the nerves. Now in the detail, we will study about the reflex action. Reflex action is, children, like this is an automatic action. What we can say is, like for example, sometimes you touch accidentally some hot object, immediately you withdraw your hand. So that is the automatic action, and that is what we call the reflex action. Now the main difference between this is, here, like if you are busy in something and accidentally you got catch, like you got in touch of any pricky thing, or any pin, or you can say something hot you have touched. So see, this movement is so quick. So quick means the message will not go to the brain. It will go to the spinal cord only, and spinal cord would immediately give the message ki, okay, you can turn your hand back. Or we can say, if I want to explain you, you just understand, like your brain is your father, okay, spinal cord is your mother, okay, and you are the part of any of your body wherever is going to hurt. Now children, I think in your daily life also you have noticed, like sometimes you may fall down, or if you are running in the playground, so you fall down and got hurt. So what happened? School people, like we people, are going to give a call to your house, and fathers mostly they go for a work, they go to their jobs, and mothers we can only contact. So mama comes up hurriedly ki, okay, if he or she is not well, then I'm taking her to home. So the same way, father is brain, and sometimes like you have to just fulfill your wish. Now you want a bicycle on your birthday or something, then what you do is you will inform your mother ki, you talk to brain, like you talk to the father that like this is my demand and I want this and that, this dress I want my birthday, this and that. So what happens, some of the things mother also do. So that is like spinal cord. If some emergency is there, or like very small thing, that you have got a burn or something, so immediately the nerves will get the message back from the spinal cord, that is the mother, and you will pull your hand out of there, so that you will not face any difficulty. So that is brain, you can say the father, spinal cord the mother, which is going to do, father will give the instruction, mother is going to give the messages here and there. So the spinal cord is like just like your mother only. She is going to control everything, but the full order, who will give the full order? Father will give the full order. So this is the difference between brain and the spinal cord. Though spinal cord is doing each and everything like our mother in our house, but still she needs permission from the father, that is the brain, because he knows well what is good or what is bad. Now it happens automatically even if you are concentrating somewhere else. Agar aap kahin aur bhi dhyan diye hue hain and something happens to you suddenly, so that is the part of your spinal cord, that immediately the reflex action will be done and you will remove your hand that time only. In such cases, messages do not go till your brain. कुछ भी अगर गलत हो रहा है, if teacher is complaining, sometimes mama will hide you, will say mama please next time I will not do it. So sometimes what happen, mama will hide you and she will sense the danger and takes the action quickly, okay, to avoid any damage. Like if you are not well, if you are sick, any call comes from your school, so mama can also take decisions, it is not the father only. So in case of reflex action, the actions are controlled by the spinal cord, that is equivalent to our mother. So spinal cord is able to sense the danger and takes action quickly to avoid damage to your body. Now, next part is, you can see the picture also. Here, the message is coming back like the nerves have informed the spinal cord. You can see the stem part. Okay, the straight line is coming below the brain. You can see on the screen. And immediately the message is coming back from the spinal cord that you have to remove your hand, okay, from the fiber. And motor nerves and sensory nerves are only involved in this. So we have not taken any permission from the father, because it will take time that father will think upon and just give you the message. So straight away our spinal cord mother has given the message, okay, you can remove your hand. That is not like, it can avoid the damage of the body. Brain is responsible for coordinating most of the actions of human body. There are some movement that have to be learned. Like, first of all, like you are starting to learn a bicycle, okay? You are starting learning a piano at your home. So what happens, children? When you start learning, it takes time, okay? When you have a good practice, you can just do this experiment at your, like in your personal level also. Like whenever you are learning something, आप scooty सीख रहे हैं, you are learning your how to ride a bicycle or how to learn a piano, how to dance, then what happens? The brain got used to it. Like these steps you have learned how to cycle, you have learned how to control. Then once you get enough practice, the brain takes over and actions occur automatically. एक बार अब अगर आप सीख गए कुछ भी, if you are, because you were trying since long, so your brain comes to know, it takes over and the actions occur automatically, and automatically you come to know that this has to be done. Like if you are talking, you are riding a bicycle and you are talking कि मुझे मेरे दोस्त को ये बोलना है, I have to say hi, मेरी उससे लड़ाई हुई थी, I will not talk to him or her. So these things you are just puzzling in your brain also, but you will not forget to how to ride your bicycle. So what I want to explain is that sometimes brain has to be trained and later on it takes over, and then you no need to just concentrate. You can keep on riding your bicycle also, and you can think of other things also simultaneously at one time when you practice hard and you are very well of the things, whatever is going on. So in this, till now we have studied about you can say brain, okay, the spinal cord, the nerves, the reflex action. So this is the recap. You can see what we have learned. The most important part of our body, of the nervous system, that was, you can see on the screen, it is the brain, okay. Reading part you can do from your books also. Brain, it is the most important. We have spoken about in the previous this thing. It has three basic regions: the cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla. Medulla, we call it as brain stem also. It has a structure like this. Spinal cord, you can make out, just see, it is inside the vertebrae and it is connected to each and every nerve of your body. That is, we have make it as mother, okay. Brain is as father, spinal cord as mother. Now nerves, sensory nerves, motor nerves and mixed nerves we have studied. Three types of nerves: sensory related to sense organ, motor nerves related to the movement, and mixed nerves are the mixture of both the sensory nerves and this motor nerves. And we have studied on the reflex action also. That is that sometimes we don't have to just, every message will not go to the brain. Sometimes spinal cord can also take decisions and can immediately, like if we got a prick or any sharp object, or something is like we got a hot thing or something, then we can quickly remove our hand out of it. So that is what we have studied in this lesson. That was the first lecture. In the next lecture, we'll be continuing. Let me check what are the parts left. In the next lecture, we'll be continuing with the sense organs and the nervous system. That is the eyes, okay, ears, and tongue, nose, skin. Our 5 sense organs we'll be talking about. Okay, that next lecture we'll be studying in the next class. So this is it for the lecture today.